going to go ahead and start things off with 7th grader Alex Warner, who is doing a George Bush impersonation. Yeah.
Hello, my fellow Americans. My name is George W. Bush, and I sincerely hope someone is typing this so I can be on Ellen tomorrow. I'd like to start by saying thank you to Gray Middle School for having me here, and their principal, Mr. Hummel. I'd also like to thank your student body president, Brad Bigley. It's fun to say that, I know. I'd like to thank your vice principal, Ms. Roberts, for being so viciary. Lastly, I want to thank Boone County Superintendent, Mr. Poe. I went down to a board meeting earlier today to talk to Mr. Poe. While I was there, I met one of Gray Middle School's students. His name was Alex Warner. What an attractive young man. Ladies, have you seen him? I want my daughter to marry Alex. Now let's get down to business. The purpose of my visit today is very important. I want to talk to you about education, the environment, terrorism, and the economy. Sadly, I don't know much about any of those things. So let's do a little of this to solve our problem. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Looks like we're going to be talking about the environment today, boys and girls. Now, I know that you probably already know how Earth's Q-zone layer is slowly falling apart. NASA just released a report on global warming, or as I like to call it, spring. It's scary stuff. In the winter time, it's 30 degrees. In spring, it goes all the way up to 50 degrees. Scary! It's an issue that my administration is very concerned about, deeply, in a deep kind of concerned way. I start my day and I think about the warming of the globe. Now, I love this place that I like to call Earth. I love to fish and I love to mountain bike. I also love to listen to a little Carrie Underwood on my iPod. My favorite song is Jesus, Take the Wheel. I love Miley Montana and that song Party in the USA. The song Party in the USA kind of reminds me of me, except different. You know what? That's not even related to the subject. Let's get back on track. There's been a lot of talk about my poll numbers. I've only got a 36% approval rating, which is pretty bad. But hey, 36% is still more than half. There are a lot of people who agreeify with my decisions. So I think it's time that we fix our environmental problems, starting with that big oil spill out there in the beautiful beaches of Mexico. Yeah, don't worry about that. We'll get cleaned up eventually. They're only spilling 200,000 gallons of oil a day. That's not very much. Do you know how much oil Al Gore uses on his car every day? 200,000 gallons. Global warming is seriously affecting the balance of nature, including my favorite process, photosynthesis. Boy, is that a fun word to spell. Photosynthesis. Oops. The same thing happened to me a long time ago in my middle school spelling bee and everybody started making fun of me. Anyway, our environment is in a time of great sorrow. Do you know what rhymes with sorrow? Borrow. And that's just what we'll do to fix the environment. And do you know what rhymes with borrow? Tomorrow. Now, I don't want to go off and play a musical chair rhyming game with you, but it's just easier to memorize things that way. World is in sorrow. Hey, let's borrow. We'll pay it back tomorrow. Maybe. Now, there's two last things I want to say before I go. Number one, I'm a person just like you, except different. Number two, Live from Gray Middle School, it's Gators Got Talent!